Hey everyone, free beginners mistakes that people make when doing online arbitrage. Before we move to the topic of this video today, don't forget to hit the like button guys and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Another great piece of content for you guys, and I need to basically warn you guys about these three things that people usually make mistakes on when starting doing Amazon AFBA for online arbitrage business model. Okay, so first of all guys, we're going to talk about the product I'm about to show you right now, which is basically the rabbit here that we're sourcing from Boscov's for $12.99. We're selling it on Amazon for $28.08. As you can see, it's a profitable deal. We're making somewhat $6 or $7 profit. I'm not sure exactly. Let me just double check. I mean, the profit showing here is yeah, let me just take a look. So it's 13. We're selling it for 30, so it's like $10 profit on a unit. But that's not what I want to show you. What I want to show you right now is the mistake that people usually make when doing this business model. Okay, so the first thing, the major mistake people make is they don't check if they can actually list the product on Amazon or not before making a purchase. There's two ways to check this. Okay, the free way, which is basically adding the product into the inventory on Amazon by clicking inventory and add the product. You can take the SIN right there at the URL at the top, or you can scroll down on the product, take the SIN from here and just copy it and basically put this into the inventory, add the product, and just see if you are allowed to sell the item or not. Okay, so it will tell you whether you're gated, whether you're limited, whether you're allowed to sell, whether the new condition is open for you or not. Okay, the second way is the lazy way, the one I'm using it myself. I'm using it for my team that basically does the research for my online arbitrage deals, the service I provide. You can check out in the link below this video for all my services, all my trainings that I provide. We do offer a tool called check permission, which basically tells you whether we can list the item or not. It's like a one-time fee tool you pay for like a year. Turns out like maybe like $10 a month or so, but it saves a lot of time, extra 30 seconds and going back and forth and checking. It tells you whether the item is hazmat or not, whether you can list it or not, and etc. Okay, very nice and simple. Okay, so that's the first thing. So make sure to pay attention. Okay, this is super important because I see a lot of the beginner sellers are buying the products and you know, they're not checking if they can sell them. Once the item arrives to the prep center goes to you like, hey, your item's not listed in inventory. Then you go and list this into the inventory and you realize you cannot list it, you cannot sell it, so you're stuck with the items you bought. That's a big problem. Okay, the second thing that I want to talk to you about, the second mistake, and we have three altogether, so make sure to stay till the end of this video guys. I'm going to explain to you everything that you need to know. The second mistake is knowing and understanding the sales rank. The sales rank on the actual Amazon. Okay, so this is the sales rank table here. So you got to understand each category has its own amount of products. Okay, so this one here is Amazon Home, so it's a home and kitchen. You can see the category here, home and kitchen, right there at the top. So you know this item is a home and kitchen product. If you're going to scroll down here, you have the keeper chart here. You're going to scroll down here, you see the sales rank, home and kitchen, 271,000 home and kitchen. If you're going to go back to the table, you see home and kitchen has 73 million products. So the 1% is 739,000. So this one is under 1%. So you got to keep this in mind, okay? You got to understand how the sales rank works. You want to go for the products that are below 3%, preferably, even under 1%. That's my advice to you. So 739,000. 739,000 for this one here is 271,000, so it's well under 1%. However, you got to keep something in mind. Okay, it's not all about the figures. You also got to look at the actual product. You got to see the keeper chart as well, which gives you like the historical data here of the sales rank and etc. And as you get more experience, you kind of know which sales rank is good for which category. Personally, for home and kitchen, 270,000, even though it's under 1%, it's not going to be a super fast selling item. You can tell this by this item here. It only has 23 ratings. Okay, that's not a lot. Okay, so make sure to pay attention to the sales rank, and that's something you really got to check very carefully when you are analyzing the actual product. But this item is a seller, in fact, but it's not a top seller, it's not a hot seller, and that's something we're going to discuss in a point 3, in the third mistake that people make when start selling through online arbitrage on Amazon. So make sure to pay attention to the sales rank, guys. A more important, step-by-step guide on how to do BSR, on how to analyze the best sellers rank is going to be appearing in the top right corner right now. You can go and check it out. I'm talking about BSR, how the best sellers rank works over there. Okay, so the third mistake that people make, they overbuy the inventory. They don't look at the competition. So here there is numerous ways to check how many how many sales the products get per month on average, but there is no 100% accurate figure in this. That's why you got to understand what kind of a ranking works and what kind of ranking doesn't work. Okay, so for example here, a year, you can see here that the sales rank was around here and it was like kind of dropping down to like 1 million, so it was a pretty bad seller around August time. You can see the date here and etc. But you got to keep something in mind. You also got to go on the top right corner here, and you got to go and click News 6, and you got to see the competition and how many competitors there are on the actual listing as well. Okay, so here you click Filter, you click Prime, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 4 sellers overall selling this item here, and you can see also their stock, free, 6, 8. So they don't hold too much stock, and that's also an indication that this item doesn't really sell too much. Also, you can go and click the free calculation tool here. It's AMZ's calculator I'm using, and you can see how many estimated monthly sales it takes. It gives you only 3 per month. It's a little bit more than that, but I would say it's around 10 for this item per month. So this tool, you can easily multiply this by 2.5. That's basically my observation and from my experience as well. So this item here sells maybe 10 times a month. There's 4 competitors here, so I would say you're going to be selling like 2-3 units per month, maybe 4 if you priced correctly. So don't buy too much of this particular item, even though it's making like $10 profit. So do not overbuy the inventory. That's my advice to you. Okay, so that's where the free beginners mistakes people make when they start selling on Amazon for online arbitrage, guys. Hopefully you've learned a lot on this video. Let's summarize everything, guys. Make sure to check the sales rank. That's the mistake number 2. Mistake number 1, make sure you can actually list the item on Amazon. And mistake number 3 is the actual competition on a listing. Do not overbuy, and yes, do not underbuy as well, because you might be missing out on opportunities, might be missing out on some money, and etc. Okay, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, guys, and leave any questions you guys have in the comments. I will come back and answer them myself personally, as always, guys. All right, guys, stay subscribed, and more videos are coming soon. Talk to you guys soon. Bye bye.